Hi everyone, this is Anne and today we're talking about a new trend. Well, it's maybe not a new trend, but I've just seen it online and it's called black swan eye surgery.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no.
And basically it looks really strange. So what they do is they lift the tail of the eye kind of to have like as a swan's tail, and also lift the eyebrows to have kind of a lifted look. They want to kind of have a similar eyebrow morphology of Western women. That's why it's often done on Asian women, because they want to kind of change their Asian eyes to looks more Western. Online it says that the results is an appearance that is more attractive and sprightly, with eyes that are brighter and more defined. I'm not sure about that. I think this is another invasive procedure done on women who did not need it at all, which often creates permanent scars here on top of the eyebrow, where your eyebrow is then after, and in your eyelid. And kind of to me resembles sort of Botox brows when they talk about the Spock effect, when you get too much Botox like in the middle of your forehead and your brows go up like that. I don't know why they think it will make them look better, or they even need it in the first place. It's kind of sad to me. Here, of course, this woman, she's still healing. And here, this is a video of them removing stitches, but can she even close her eyes? So if you're gonna do something like that, if you're gonna fork out all the money and get an invasive procedure, why not get a deep plane facelift? Or is that really that much more expensive? I'm not completely sure. But the deep plane facelift, it kind of reshapes everything, makes you look like you did in your 30s, for example. But with that, it's just the eyes that are stretched upwards, and the rest of your face is still gonna age, and it looks a bit weird also, and not in proportion often. So if you're gonna do it, then might as well do it well. That's what I always think. And I'm saying no one needs a facelift, okay? But just if you're gonna do it, might as well do it good. And this one actually reminds me of that surgeon, Dr. Kim, who did these insane uncanny valley looking facelifts that made people look like creepy 20-year-olds basically. And I bet you have all heard about this TikTok famous, not in a good way, surgeon by now. Just look at this woman and these people. Yes, all these people, they do look significantly younger, but they also look significantly more creepy and uncanny valley-like. The thing is though, these pictures, you can see the people are still bruising. They have bruises still, they have some blood sometimes, they have stitches, and you see they're still healing. This often taken like, a few weeks after their operation. Facelifts are very invasive. Have you seen people after a facelift? They look similar. Regardless which surgeon it is, they often look very strange and very weird, very swollen, like you've been battered. And I think these people will start looking better once the facelift is a bit further like along the time, and it all settles more and it becomes looking more natural. And actually there's one video that shows a woman who went to Dr. Kim and she looks good. I mean, at first she might have had that uncanny valley look, but then now she looks good. And look at how he is stretching this man's skin though. If there's something wrong, like that's wrong that you can stretch it, like that's what skin and muscle is supposed to do. And I'm gonna talk about it into oblivion, because we really need to hear these messages about how these things are normal. Just like having pores is normal, just like having skin blemishes is all normal. You know, we often see these messages online and act it like, oh, this is not normal and you need to fix this and you need to fix that, while it's just part of being human and it's really nothing wrong with it. So look at this. This one literally cannot blink anymore. What the fuck? And I was thinking maybe Dr. Kim is posting his very early results. Well, it still looks weird and stretched out and uncanny valley-like, because on TikTok that gets views and clicks, but his account actually has been banned now, so I came across this video during my research. It's kind of crazy to think about all the things we do just for others, really, to think that we're beautiful. I guess people also want pretty privilege, which is a thing, and it's a popular topic right now. It's very real and something we do need to address and be aware of. These procedures all get much more common now, and more people want in on it. But it can often end up with dangerous consequences, botched effects, or a never-ending chase for youth and beauty. So pretty privilege, it refers to the societal advantages you get when you are a pretty pretty person. Get jobs easier, you can attract better mates, for example. You are contributed a lot of positive attributes just because you're pretty. The concept is rooted in that beauty is good stereotype, which posits that attractive people are often perceived as more sociable, competent, and intelligent than those who are considered less attractive. As a result, individuals deemed attractive may experience benefits in various aspects of life, such as receiving more attention, better job opportunities, and favorable treatments in social and professional settings. I also wonder if it's a vicious cycle, because people are treated better, they have better confidence and are maybe more sociable, you know? But you gotta think about these surgeries. These kind of surgeries are almost always about other people. People have to say, I did it for me, but most of the time you're actually doing it for other people if you're really honest with yourself. It's an invasive, painless, expensive procedure that also has risks. And let's say you and a plastic surgeon were the last people on earth. Would you still want it? Or let's say everyone becomes blind. Would you still want it? No, of course not. And I also always ask myself, like, what are the people I want to attract? Is it really people who are just there because I'm pretty? Or is it people who value me for myself, my personality, and are gonna stick around even when you get mutilated or ugly or whatever? And I also saw what Pamela Anderson is doing. I wanted to bring this up in this video as well. She shocked people by suddenly going barefaced, because I think there's a point in life where you realize it really doesn't matter.
Beauty still takes 2 hours in front of a mirror.
You kind of have to challenge beauty sometimes. You know, if we all chase youth, or we're chasing our idea of what beauty is in fashion magazines and everything, we're only going to be disappointed or maybe a little bit sad.
Pam also rocked a bare face at the Fashion Awards in London.
The exterior is not that important. It sounds cliche, but it's really true. People usually realize it a bit later in life, but I mean, the sooner the better, the less stress you'll have. There's also Italian actress Anna Magnani. She was quoted to say, "Please don't retouch my wrinkles. It took me so long to earn them." Then there's Brigitte Bardot also. She was a beauty of her time. But since her retirement from the entertainment industry in 1973, she has devoted her life and fortune to the protection and welfare of animals around the world, which, if you can contribute to something good for animals or people, it's gonna make you feel loads better than kind of chasing youth and beauty and putting all your effort into those kind of shallow things. Also here, Brigitte Bardot, reflecting on her acting career, revealed, "In the beginning I enjoyed having people talk about me, but very quickly it suffocated and destroyed me. Throughout my 20 years starring in movies, each time filming began, I would break out with herpes. Humans have hurt me deeply, and it is only with animals, with nature, that I found peace." So she has proudly embraced aging without resorting to cosmetic surgeries. She faces the mirror without hesitation and gracefully accepts the passage of time. She has also refused plastic surgery and has not tried to maintain her looks. And that's quite refreshing, because it's realistic, because it happens. It's aging on your own terms and not buying into the system, because else you're gonna be chasing that forever, spending so much money on it, look in the mirror, constantly having these negative thoughts about yourself and this and that. And is that really how you want to live? And I think we need to watch more of these people or read about them and read these messages, so that it comes more into our brain, versus just the more of the vanity things that we constantly get fed on social media and TikTok. That we replace that with more valuable messages and people who are inspiring, I think. Like, I chase youth if it meant I could live healthily for longer. Like, I love this world. Of course, I want to live long in this world and be healthy, but not just for looks, you know? And the thing is, often people get then these face surgeries, but there's the rest of your body's aging. Your organs, your arms, your skin everywhere, your neck, your belly, you know, your legs, everything else. What are you going to do? Like, facelift your entire body or get these weird, painful, like, peels or lasers? And then I also said about the example I want to set for my children, how I would want them to see themselves and grow up and kind of be, and I want to be a good role model for them. Someone who doesn't care about keep looking young and beautiful for everyone to like me and think good about me, attract attention or get views or this or that. That's really not the person I want to be. Does that really make you happy? Like, are these people really happy? Maybe if they are doing that together with working on valuable things in the world or contributing to the good for other people or animals, then probably, yeah. But still, they have all that judgment inside them, and it must be hard to live with that, especially if time progresses and you know, your body sags more and creates more lines and stuff like that. So I think it's better to focus on your internal growth, your spiritual growth, and that in time will make sure you also care just less about the exterior. It just won't matter that much anymore. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.
Peace.